Hey guys, welcome to the channel, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how I became a PvP master on Sea of Thieves. Now this is going to be a series of videos. It's not going to be just, one video and you're set for life-ish, I guess. Um, this is this video is going to be for mainly new players, but I know some older players, some half decent players will still get help from this video from different weapons and how you use them, how you not use them. And yeah, so the next video, which I'll be making in this series, will be weapon sets and how to pretty much beat pros, because I see pros that are like, I see them better, like they are better than me, but I end up beating them somehow with just switching my weapon set at times. But yeah, it's every pirate has different play styles. Each pirate will have different sets that they prefer or just dislike. And the next video will hopefully teach you guys how to counter different pirates that will be better with you with a certain set that you use. Let's say you use sword and pistol, and they're better than with a sword and pistol that you are. You might want to switch your weapon set, and the next video will teach you about that. But anyway, this video will teach you the weapons, their mechanics, and how to use them all. just for mainly new players, but yeah, anyway, we're going to be going over the sword, then the pistol, then the blunder, and then the sniper. We're going to say their disadvantages, their advantages, how you use them, how you don't use them, what scenarios would you like to use them in, and yeah, not further ado, let's get into our first weapon, the sword. Honestly, guys, I don't think the sword is very new player friendly. For PvE, yes, it's a great weapon for PvE. PvP, honestly, not the easiest weapon to learn for PvP. Honestly, I would switch your sword out for something else, some other weapon that you prefer. Now, honestly, the sword is great if you want multiple targets. For, like, let's say if you got two people on you and they're really close together, you can slash them both at the same time and do just the same amount of damage to two of them, and then you can, like, follow that up with one slash each, and that's a kill. The sword does 25% damage per slash. You also, what I recommend doing is finding out the range of what the sword can hit at, mainly because, like, the further you are away from them, the better it is. The second mechanic is the sword lunge. The sword lunge is honestly, like, quite great. It does 70% damage per sword lunge, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. But honestly, don't hold down your trigger to sword lunge. You have a disadvantage of you being slow. You can't really dodge fire at all. What you do is you block, and then you hold down your button to charge your sword lunge, and you can move quicker. You can move a lot quicker and stuff like that. It's really great. However, as you can see, I keep getting punished because I'm not hitting a target. When you miss your target with the sword lunge, you can't move at all. So they have a high advantage of one-shotting you with a certain weapon that we'll be going over later, or just killing you, just screwing you up. So I don't recommend using the sword lunge, only for specific moments. So let's say if they're coming towards you with the sword, you can jump back and then go like that. The sword lunge also, let's say if they're really far away, let's say we're on this dock here. Let's say they're on the other side of the dock. You can do a jump at the right time with the block and the charge up sword lunge. And if you jump at the right time, it's like you feel like a Jedi. That's the only way I can describe it. It's like quite insane. You go quite far. It's really helpful for going to your boat. It's really useful. I use it all the time, and that's honestly one of the beauties of the sword is that. Now the other mechanics of the sword is to block. However, if you move one direction, jump, and then move another direction and jump, you'll do this like quick sword like sidestep mechanic. It's called the sidestep for some reason. You can do this backward. It's not a sidestep, it's a back step. And then you can also do a forward step. Forward step. Can't speak today. And yeah, that's the sword's a lot hard, like a lot harder to learn than the rest of the weapons, as you can see, because of just how many mechanics there are. It's not very new player friendly. I recommend just PvEing with the sword. Honestly, I use it just for PvE. I use it for PvP, however, I just prefer double gunning. And yeah, the next weapon we're going to be going over is the pistol. So the pistol, honestly, is probably the best user-friendly gun in the game. There's only really two mechanics: aim and shoot. That's all you need to know. Is aim, and then shoot. That's all you need to know. Now the pistol is a 2-shot. It does 50% damage per shot, and it is its advantage is it's close to reload, and honestly, you can hip fire with it. So if I go like this and don't aim, I can hip fire that bell. I will hit it eventually. I will hit it eventually. You'll hit the ring. There we go. It's not like, of course, the further away you go, the more inaccurate the hip fire will be. But it's still hipfire, really great, really nice to the pistol. The pistol is at medium to close range, so let's say if you got like let's say they're up there, you shoot them once, you reload, and then by the time they got up to you, you can hipfire them again. And it's really nice, really great, because as you know, you can like flick clicker with like not going to aim, because the aim kind of just sucks. I wish they would up the sensitivity on this, and it's freaking out a little bit. The aim is freaking out in this update. Oh, that's not. Yeah, it's freaking out. It's freaking out quite a bit. Yeah, it's. Oh my word, that is nice. Dude, it's freaking out a little bit. Oh my word. But anyway, the pistol. Not every pistol, believe it or not, behaves the same for skins. Now I'm gonna show you that now, but as you can see, there's a little tip at the top there, which is your sight. However, if you pick something, let's say like the parrot pistol, the sight at the top is very big, if you couldn't tell. Now, if I aim barely underneath that bell, that did not hit the bell. However, if I aim a little bit higher, come on, go in and aim. Thank you. I hit the bell. It's a very horrible offset. Now, this pistol's, like, if you like this pistol, good for you. You know, you can use it for on a sloop, on a brigantine maybe, but you're not going to be able to use it on a... You could use it on a galleon, but honestly, you're not going to be using it for, like, long distances, like someone's on there on the deck. You're not going to be able to. It's not the greatest. Honestly, best pistols in the game is the mercenary one. 9,000 gold. Get it from any armory, outpost, place you could buy guns at. Aristocrat, reskin. The obsidian one, reskin, really rare gun. Or this Sea Dog pistol or this Sea Dog pistol. One of these Sea Dog pistols. I think, oh, there's this Sea Dog pistol. All these, like, the only difference is they all look different. Like, if you like blue or if you like black or if you like red. All these behave the same. It's just reskins. Now, I'm going to show you why this pistol is honestly probably one of the best pistols. I see Fuzzy use it. Look at that tip. Really nice tip. Really, like, really accurate, honestly, with this tip. This tip is probably the most accurate tip in the game. Really nice, really great, really accurate. However, I would say the Kraken one is probably just as good, if not. It's probably just as, yeah, it might be a little bit better. It might be a little bit better. Yeah, it's better. Okay, wow, I haven't used the Kraken pistol in quite a while. But, yeah, it's, like, as you can see, each one, like, it depends on the pistol. The Kraken one and the Kraken one are just reskins, but they have the same tip, so it's really nice to get, like, a little, like, I would say, tip for aiming. It's nice for, long range, so let's say if someone's going across that deck, shooting them quite not the hardest, not the most difficult thing to aim with the pistol, but for the further you go, obviously the more inaccurate it will be. But yeah, the next weapon we're going to go over is the blunderbuss. Honestly, guys, the blunderbuss, one of the most OP weapons in the game. Probably, like, honestly better than the sword, because like I said, the sword is probably for those like experienced players, because there's so many mechanics to learn with the sword. Honestly, I mastered the blunderbuss sooner than I mastered the sword. The sword was a little bit a little bit further down the line. I did master the sword. I am really good with the sword now. However, it's not very new player friendly, and it's only in specific situations that you could use the sword. Honestly, replace it with the blunderbuss. The blunderbuss is gotta be probably the best close range weapon they'll ever use. The blunderbuss, its disadvantage, far range. Advantage, close quarters, but however, if you're on, like, let's say a dock, really horrible, not the greatest, unless you're fighting a noob. In that case, yeah, someone who just doesn't know that the blunderbuss is a one-shot, then, yeah, you're set. But, the blunderbuss, if I remember correctly, does 15 or, oh no, it's 10% damage per pellet. And if you get every single pellet to land on your target, it is a one-shot, which is great. And it's also the second quickest to reload. Now, how you do a one-shot is you generally want to aim for the stomach or aim lower. And don't hip fire with this blunderbuss. Like, you can, like, let's say they're decently, like, let's say they're jumping all about on the stock. Let's say they're like this. Let's say I don't want to go like this because they're gonna go, they quickly go move like that. Let's say I know that they do that. You can also go like this and hip fire, and your bullets actually spread out further apart. So it's really difficult to one-shot somebody with a blunderbuss. However, I have one-shot somebody with the blunderbuss hip firing, surprisingly. And yeah, it's actually, quite honestly, probably the most like easiest new player friendly weapon is the blunderbuss. The blunderbuss is quite easy to use. The other thing that I like to talk about is blunder sniping. I see people sit there like quite distance away. This blunderbuss, it's meant to be used for close range. Someone boards your ladder, kaboom, KO. They're off their boat. Blunderbuss also has knockback. So let's say someone boards, you can be like here. They come up, you can just one blunder them, and it will either kill them with one shot or it'll knock them off the boat. Either way, it's a win-win. I see some people sinking blunder snipe from this distance away. I know most people don't do that. However, I see the odd person that's even those decently experienced. I saw Athena, like someone wearing Athena stuff, which is, if you don't know, endgame stuff. I won't spoil what you get for endgame stuff, but it's just called Athena stuff. Athena clothing, that stuff. I saw somebody with a like experienced player, like been playing the game for quite a while, blunder sniping me, and I'm sitting there laughing, going, okay, that doesn't do much. I know, like, noobs, I see noobs do it once in a while. It's perfectly fine, you're new and that stuff. However, again, with the pistol, like, you know how the pistol has different skins which have different advantages? Well, it's the same with the blunderbuss. As you can see, the blunderbuss has, like, a pretty big, like, area to, like, as you can see, it takes up quite a bit of your screen. However, if you pick something like the bigger nozzle, let's say the Nighttime Parrot set, this thing is huge and it's harder to aim with it. You want something with a small nozzle. And honestly, the best blunderbuss in the game, believe it or not, is the starter one. It has the smallest nozzle. It takes the least amount of space of your screen. It's easier to aim with this thing. It's just the best to aim. It's hilarious. I don't use it often because I like to not be called a noob. However, if you can one-shot your peoples that you're fighting against with this one shot, this small little thing that takes up your screen compared to the big thing that takes up your screen, you're set. You could just literally throw that back at their face, going, well, I killed you, and you're kind of dead, and I'm being called a noob. You can literally you could literally do that. Like, mainly if you want to look cool with your blunderbuss, choose one of the smaller nozzle. Don't choose them with the big nozzle, big nostril, or something like that. Don't do that. It's not the greatest. It's like different skins have different advantages for blunderbuss and pistol. Now the last set we're gonna last weapon we're gonna be going over is the sniper. The sniper is quite good. The sniper is like decent. However, we'll get into some of the disadvantages in a bit. The sniper, honestly, probably intermediate to new players will get a hold of the sniper quite well. The disadvantage of the sniper, honestly, you can't hip fire with it. So I'm going to go aim at this bell real quickly, and it missed. As you can see, the hip fire on this thing has a horrible offset. You actually have to aim a little bit lower, a little bit more to your bottom right side to actually hit. But sometimes you get really lucky and you just land one of those shots and you're like going, oh my word, that's beautiful. It's honestly not great. Honestly, if you, let's say, you turn around and someone's really close to you, just hip fire them. You can do it. It's really difficult, but most likely you're going to miss your shot. That's the disadvantage with the sniper. Also, the aim is terrible for close range, especially in this update. When you like move your mouse side to side really quickly, you're just sitting there and your team's freaking out a little bit. But anyway, the sniper does 70% damage per shot, but it has a disadvantage of being the slowest to reload. So you want to be far away with this sniper. You don't want to be anywhere close. If someone comes near you, you're going to be running away. You're just going to be like, run away, do a 360, hit that bell. Didn't hit the bell. But yeah, honestly, disadvantage on the sniper with that. Now, it doesn't mean, like, as you know, the blunderbuss and the pistol has different advantages on different skins. The sniper doesn't really have as many. The only thing I could think of is the sight. Now, as you can see, it's perfectly clear. The sight's perfect. It's clear. You can see everything clearly. However, let's say if I switch to something like the X marks the spot I've reached. This has been a limited time event item. It was, well, 2nd-year anniversary. As you can see, everything is tinted, so everything is darker. I really love this sniper. However, it does take up more of the screen than any other sniper in the game. I really love the sniper. I love the look of what? I can't speak. I love the looks of it. It's really nice. It's really golden. It's sweet. It's nice. It tastes like a cake. This sniper, you can't quickscope. It's not honestly the greatest weapon to use just because it's the slowest to reload. However, it has this advantage from long range. If I go and I zoom in like this, you will see it goes a lot... Oh my word. Okay, I'm just going to hip fire. As you can see, it goes a lot further for arching and that stuff than a pistol. However, it will arch in the end at some point. So, honestly, great weapon. Love the weapon. However, I don't generally use the sniper too often on, let's say, sloops or brigantines. I prefer like that different weapons for that. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like the down below. Please subscribe if you're new around here. Please click that little bell on your ship, on your notification thing, to never miss one of these uploads. The next video will be weapon sets. Which sets should you do? Should you do the sniper and sword? Is that the best set for you? Should you do blunder and sword? What's the best sets? How do you counter them? What's their weaknesses and that stuff? That will be the next video. And yeah, I'll see you dudes in the next video.